I am tryna freak some. And I see you a sweet one, you a freak, the demon. And I'm just one more body, I don't really mean none. I take control, remote. If I push one button, it's off with your clothes. If I don't do nothing, I do the most. I wanna know who get you tonight.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the speakers, commentators, and experts and or hosts. They do not necessarily reflect or represent the views held by the broadcaster. The broadcaster cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program. 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
You're tuned in to 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tea in the Morning with your hostess with the mostest, Neka Neekes. Be sure to grab a cup and pull up. We're about to get it started. You know what time it is, baby. It's tea time. Let's go!
All I need in this life is you, me, and 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
Good morning.
Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta. It was a buffalo.
How we doing? How we doing? Good morning. How everybody out there in Radio Land? St. Thomas, St. John, St. Tortola, BVI, Puerto Rico.
Brought to America.
How we doing? How we feeling?
Fighting on arrival.
Water Island.
Fighting for survival.
I didn't know I had so much eye over there now. Good morning, good morning.
To me it makes a lot of sense.
Shout out to the TuneIn app, to the Facebook Live, and all y'all beautiful people on the dial. How you doing today? It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday,
Brought to America.
or Buffalo Tuesday, which one?
Fighting on arrival. Fighting for survival. Said he was a buffalo soldier.
Gotta say a huge shout out to our sponsors, My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop, right there in the Barron Spot Shopping Center.
Buffalo soldier.
Good morning to the whole crew.
Of America.
Hi, Indy.
If you know your history.
Also, yes, guys, remember you can head on over there, 340-690-5043. Be sure to play your Caribbean Lottery, Scratch Off, Powerball, Pick 3, Pick 4s, Payday, and so much more as soon as you walk through the door.
Buffalo soldier. In the heart of America.
Yes. Also got to say a huge shout out to the Flaming Grill STX, 340-778-6270. Gotta go check them out. Right there on the Queen Mary Highway across from the Ag Fairgrounds. You can't miss it. Also got to say a huge shout out to Liberty VI. Keeping you connected. Just head on over to libertyvi.com and see how they can help keep you connected today.
Buffalo soldier.
How are my Buffalo Soldiers doing? It's Tuesday, we pushing on through. Staying positive. Of course. Good morning, Sammy.
In the war for America.
Good morning, Soup.
Buffalo.
I see you guys representing
Dreadlock Rasta.
Uncle Steve. Good morning, good morning. Uncle John, how you doing over there on the rock?
Fighting for survival.
yes, definitely. And as you guys know, every day I like to make sure we start the day off right. So let's get straight into it. What do you say? What do you say? All right. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Life. Celebrate life, celebrate.
340-715-7948. Celebrate life. That's right. One time for the one time.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year, pandem. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again.
And again.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Shout out. We're going to do this real quick and fast because you already know the time flies by when we having fun. And we always having a good time here at Bush Tea in the morning on 101.3. From all of us, I want to say a huge good morning and a happy birthday to Jason Giancarlos Reed from Rock City. Good morning. Good morning. Big Virgo season vibes.
So we send out the love.
Stedman Hodge Jr. Good morning, cuz. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Lisa Harris, I see you. Good morning. Good morning.
Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Blaja.
One more year.
Good morning. Good morning.
More life to you, can we take it till the end.
Happy birthday to you guys. Ain't too much. Let's ain't too long today.
So we loving life. It's another year.
Ain't too long, but who am I missing? Happy birthday to all of Virgos celebrating. Turning it up one time for the one time. We know I you never rang, but it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, pass all month long. And then it's back to behaving. Yes. So shout out to them. Happy birthday to you guys. Cut the cake, celebrate. Make sure you go and get a little chocolate wasted as well.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Anything is possible.
More life,
more blessings to you guys for sure. From all of us here at 101.3.
Around the sun, oh yeah, and we give thanks when I go down.
Also gotta remind you guys, Believe It or Coconuts presents the pre-Labor Day Caribbean Dance. It's an all-black affair, Friday, September 4th. Music by Chemo Dan, Fire Emblem, DJ Chubby, and DJ Avalanche.
We up, yeah, free up, yeah. Valencia, got me structure. Do them carbush, get the duck, yeah. Hey.
Wake up.
Fiesta.
We all up to this morning so far. You should be on the way to work. Get the kiddies to school. You still got some time to be on time.
Coming from the West Indies, and you know, so we giving them the best.
Want to say a huge shout out to all the professionals. We in week 3 since school started already. Lord, how are you doing? How you making? I ain't seen too much complaints as yet.
Oh, coming from the second street.
But naturally, it wasn't a completely smooth start. So I gotta say a huge shout out to you guys for your hard work, your dedication, putting out fires left and right while dealing with, all that comes with being a professional in this field.
I wanna just
from the supplies to the germs. Oh Lord. Blessing all of your immune systems.
Fruits and chalice pan mix. Matter fuck put some passion in a this. I touch turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, regular.
Yes, good morning to all the bus drivers. Dang. All the support staff that make sure that education can be carried out smoothly. Yes. Everybody has a part to play. The buses ain't gonna drive themselves. But listen, we got a lot to talk about. So shout out to all our professionals out there doing their best to push these Virgin Islands forward in the best way we can.
If you know,
make sure you keep in control of your character. Staying positive, don't feed into the negativity. Don't lean into the hate. You better than that.
wanna just party. Just tell my man,
Just do your best and trust me, it will all pay off in the long run. Keep it locked. We're going to pay some bills real quick and we're going to be right back. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tea in the morning. Grab you a cup of something nice and hot and away. I don't know you do. Yeah, gotta get that gas and that bad mind out the way. The sooner the better. The earlier, the more you're gonna have control. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. We gonna keep it locked right here on 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI. And when we get back, we're gonna get into our tea time portion of the morning. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Lock in.
It's AWTITUDE Ras Attitude representing the Boondocks, yeah? The black organization of noble diplomats optimizing expressions. Yes, when I'm here live on St. Croix, I'm listening to the original Neka Neekes on the Bush Tea in the Morning show, people. I got my cup sipping in the drop top dipping, seeing upfully and brightly. We're here live on 101.3 Roe FM. Turn it up!
Is your Homer business ready for a fresh new look? Phantom Eye LLC has got you covered from top to bottom. From professional painting and power washing, tiling, masonry, system services, and deep cleaning, even yard cleanup. Phantom Eyes LLC does it all, and they do it right. We bring precision, reliability, and an eye for detail to every project. Big job or small job, your property is our priority. Call 340-226-3610 today and let Phantom Eyes LLC transform your space. Phantom Eyes LLC. If you can imagine it, we can improve it.
Napa Auto Park owners have been a part of the Virgin Islands community for generations. They're the pros that know how great employment in the Virgin Islands affects the quality of life for families. Napa pros treat every employee and customer like family because let's face it, they probably are family. Napa's extensive part inventory include parts for new model cars and trucks, older model cars and trucks, and every island raga in between. And let's not forget the agriculture equipment parts and custom hydraulic hoses that Napa keeps in stock so our farmers can get the field plowed and our communities fed locally. Napa pros are proud to be a part of this community. Shop locally, shop Napa. Call 772-0155 for Napa. All your auto, truck, agriculture, and marine part needs today.
Communications is the best mobile network in the USVI. We have the most coverage, we have more speed, and now we have the best prices too. You can get a prepaid plan for as little as $1 a day. That's 30 days for just $30 with unlimited talk, text, and data. Covering stateside, the USVI, Puerto Rico, and the BVI. Caribbean calling is included in every plan. Make your move to WOW.
Number 68.
There's a little bit of Puerto Rico right here on St. Croix. Lorraine Chicken Shack, La Pollera de Medellín. Locals and visitors alike have made the Lorraine Chicken Shack a part of their family's menu. Rotisserie chicken with Johnny cakes and delicious rice and beans, my favorite. You got to try their conch balls. And the dinner menu is to die for. Kill me now.
Now available. Open air seating space at the Chicken Shack. To order, call 778-5717 or 778-5715.
Welcome to the newly renovated Vegetarian Creation Restaurant. They're located in the courtyard at the Barron Spot Village Mall in St. Croix. Go and check out their spread of tasty, mouth-watering vegan dishes like red beans and coconut rice, vegetable stir-fried quinoa with mushroom, collard greens and asparagus, vegan protein, tofu, bean meat, just to name a few. They have lasagna and kalaloo too. Veggie burgers, Rasta chicken sandwiches made on our in-house bun, pastries, cake, cookies, and more. Snack on our seasoned and spicy popcorn. Vegetarian Creation have local drinks, passion fruit, cruise punch, golden apple, and more. Ask about their special power drinks. Let Veggie Creation tantalize your taste buds with smoothies from our liquid lab juice bar, all infused with our special ingredients. Love. They are the original home of the famous fried cauliflower Rasta chicken. Vegetarian Creation cater for your special needs. Come, let us tantalize your taste buds. Open Monday through Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Give them a call today and make your order. 340-773-4772.
Everything Virgin Islands. The new 101.3 Roe FM.
Yeah, she wanna ride with me. Yeah, she wanna ride. She wanna ride with me, ride. Done bones, hey. So she wanna ride with me. There we go, So she wanna fly with me. We smoke, still keep it up beside her. Flying with my life like blow. Got to keep my eyes on the block all time. This is life we chose. Keep my eyes on the play. If a boy test, you gon' find me in the sky. Some hollow tips for them boy who testify. All I know is God said be born and classify. COG the gang, I get mob ties. It's the life, yeah. Bless I don't do blight, yeah. Can hotel 5 stars, stretch and exercise. Taking time, man, quick to blow your mind now. Fit it to a visor, get like an ice pop. Big gun, big chin, big whip, switch lanes. And mix it with blend, man, I never been plain. Ever since 11, every bunny Mary Jane. I pull up to the jar like I need more brain. Need more brain food, brain too. Hit find it back, pull a truck up her head do. Chick says she rather cast amigos over Grey Goose. I tell her we gon' ride again, so baby stay tuned. There we go, Say she wanna fly with me. We smoke, still keep it up beside. I ain't playing with my life like blow. Got to keep my eyes on the block all time. So life we chose. She send the eggplant emoji with a frog eye. I text back the church emoji with a splash sign. She asks what I be, I say you come to baptize. Bugsy insect star boy Horace, that's a top 5. Daddy want get high, tell her check me on the loop. Them boy price high, but we gate for the loop. So much jewelry, I me think I playing with the snow. I need a pot of gold, they go keep the rainbow. Hey. Keep the head.
Yes, we're back. Good morning.
Run forever, keep the sales. To keep her run forever while she still.
Talk to me, bug.
The bet you do whatever like a paler.
What?
The car too. Head with a damn view. She love her makeup sex, you know she like to argue. She like that drunken sex, she bring her own battle.
Hey, and we're back because it's Bush T in the morning with your girl Neeks. You already know, man. Good morning. This Tuesday morning. Tuesday, I always be a little struggle to get out of bed, you know. For some reason, it's just something about a Tuesday. It's like, oh, I made it through Monday, but oh, here we go again. Well, listen, do not be dismayed. Ain't nothing to get a crust out of the corner of your eyes quite like a nice hot cup of bush tea in the morning. So, you know, you can brush your teeth, wash your face, get all the good stuff, shake it off, right? So, and speaking of which, you guys know I always make sure to start your day off with a little health and wellness. We like to make sure that we're taking care of our community from all angles, not just the ones that we think matter, right? We got to look at the whole scope of things. So, that being said, today and all week long, we've been talking about echinacea tea. All right. Echinacea tea is made from plants in the echinacea family, commonly known as purple cone flower, CONE flower. Okay. Native to North America, echinacea has a long history of traditional medicinal use, and today is especially popular during cold and flu season, which happens to always coincide with back to school. So don't worry, your girl Neeks got you. All right. So modern research suggests that some echinacea preparations may slightly reduce a person's chance of catching a cold. Imagine that. Imagine them actually owning up to it. That's how good it is. So listen, although evidence about whether it's meaningful or it meaningfully shortens a cold when symptoms begin remains mixed, but we know the real, right? Those of us who do this for real, right? Different studies have also used different species of roots, leaves, and extracts, which help to explain why results are not always consistent. But as a tea, echinacea has a mildly earthy floral taste, okay? That it does, and it's often combined with ginger, lemon, honey, mint, or of course, a little brown sugar that goes a long way. But many people drink it for general wellness and to soothe the throat during periods of congestion or respiratory discomfort. Beyond the plant itself, drinking it as a warm tea provides hydration and warmth that can be comforting when you're feeling under the weather. So claims that echinacea can cure infections or dramatically boost the immune system go beyond what research has established or what the fine print will allow them to say. But it is better viewed as a traditionally herbal wellness drink rather than a replacement for medicinal treatment. All right. So for most adults, short-term use generally considered well tolerated. Although some people experience nausea, stomach discomfort, rashes, or allergic reactions, anyone with allergies to plants in the daisy family, which includes ragweeds, marigolds, you may need to use additional caution. Okay. Now, people taking medications that suppress the immune system, as well as pregnant or breastfeeding individuals and those managing chronic conditions, any chronic condition that is, should always discuss these things regularly, especially the use of concentrated echinacea use with a healthcare professional. All right. So, and that's our tea time for today. Make sure you always seep or boil the water and seep the leaves. Don't boil the leaves. Okay. You ain't making soup. It's boil the water, take it off the fire, and then seep your leaves and enjoy your tea. All right. That's echinacea all week long, making sure that we're taking care of our teachers, our paraprofessionals, our bus drivers, okay, parents included, auntie, uncle, and grandma, and everybody who to help with homework, as we should hope. But make sure you're boosting your immune system because, we just try not to keep them out of school, especially when they're being sick. Now, if they are sick, please keep them home because this is one gift that keeps on giving. And before you know it, we got these little outbreaks that we have seen far too often in the past. So it's back to school season. Let's try to make it through as eventful less as possible. If that's a word. It's a word today on Bush Tea in the Morning. So listen. All right. And let's talk a little bit about our VI historical figure of the day when we get back after these messages. However, this year or today's VI historical figure is actually someone that you would not quite fathom. I kid you not. Okay. This is a award-winning actor. Okay, from the streets of St. Thomas. Now, I'm going to share with you, and no, he's not the typical hue that we think about when we say Virgin Islanders, right? But listen, we are a melting pot of culture, and I can't wait to share this little tidbit with you. So keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit on Bush Tea in the Morning. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, with your girl, Neeks. Don't touch that dial.
101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
Good day, fellow Virgin Islanders. I'm Gage Edmonds, your independent candidate for the Senate, seeking the opportunity to serve you in the 37th Legislature of the Virgin Islands. I was born and raised right here on the island of St. Croix in Calcahoon, and I'm a proud product of our Virgin Islands public school system. St. Croix is my home. It's where I grew up, where I learned the value of hard work, and where I developed a passion for helping our community move forward. I'm running for Senate because I want to do my part to make St. Croix and the entire Virgin Islands a better place to live, work, raise our families, and build a future. I believe leadership should be by real-life experiences, not just talking points. We need leaders who understand the everyday challenges our people face and are to work towards real solutions. This November, in the general election, I'm asking for your vote and your support. Learn more about me, vision, and my platform by visiting edmondsforsenate.com.
Paid for by Friends of Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Are you looking for another source of income while earning an in-demand marketable trade that enhances your resume? If so, the Virgin Islands Air National Guard is the best kept secret of the Air Force that provides you these opportunities and so much more. Take advantage of these amazing benefits while serving locally in your community 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year. To learn more, contact Virgin Islands Air National Guard recruiter at 340-277-8022.
The Porican them coming. The Porican them coming. Arrow Compojo. The Porican them coming.
Yes, the Puerto Ricans them, they are coming. It's Rumble in Paradise Part 3 days you won't want to miss. Friday, test and tune. Saturday and Sunday, eliminations and finals. $20 get you in. It's drag racing at the St. Croix Motorsports Complex. This is Rumble in Paradise Part 3. St. Croix versus Puerto Rico. 3 days of the biggest, baddest, and fastest race cars. Wait a minute, the Puerto Ricans them say they're coming for the fastest motorbike them too.
Huh? You serious?
Virgin Islands. Don't you miss the biggest drag racing event of the year. Rumble in Paradise Part 3. Remember the dates, August 28th, 29th, and 30th. Yes, August 28th, 29th, and 30th. Gates open from 4 p.m. sharp.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This August, there's a reason to visit Caravel Casino every day of the week. Sundays, start your day with our $2,500 early bird drawings. From noon until 4 p.m., we're giving away $500 every hour, plus free slot play for Rewards Club members. Mondays, if you're 50 or better, enjoy $10 in free slot play. Tuesdays and Saturdays, Reward Club members receive tier-based free slot play bonuses, while Wednesdays and Thursdays keep the excitement going with even more free slot play offers. Then, every Friday night, it's our $2,500 progressive drawings. Join us from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. for 4 chances to win $500 cash with unclaimed prizes rolling into the final drawing of the night. Plus, new members receive $25 in free slot play, and Rewards Club members can celebrate their birthday. Special birthday free play. Visit Caravel Casino this August, where every day brings another chance to win.
Welcome to the new and improved My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop at our convenient Spot Village location. Discover a world of self-care delight from our soothing soap, enchanting essential oil, and holistic scented body oil to our traditional burning agents, therapeutic incense, and scented candle variety. We provide everything to make your senses come alive. We offer the most extensive range of rolling papers in the Caribbean. Pre-rolled foam, filter rolling tray, exotic bomb, pipe, lighters, grinder, and a wealth of both CBD and hemp products. We've got ice cold drinks, liquor, don't forget it, blend, and we got blunt. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday, 365 days a year. Call 340-779-3564 or 340-690-5043 and follow us on social media at My Lord Variety Store, conveniently located in the Barron Spot Village Mall, Bay 14, St. Croix, USVI. The new and improved My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop.
In a world where the big K is gone, one name stands alone with 3 locations ready to fill the void. Super Dollar.
This is how it should be done.
Super Dollar is St. Croix's #1 department store with aisles fully stocked with everything you need. Home appliances, car accessories, clothing, toys, electronics, and much more. Just visit one of our 3 locations in Princess, Sunny Island, Frederickstead, and see why Virgin Islanders shop at Super Dollar. Department store quality, dollar store prices.
Need construction work done? Call the team that's ready to build, repair, and transform your space. SAB Construction. From strong masonry work to smooth drywall and sheetrock installation, beautiful tile settings, and clean professional painting services, SAB Construction is here to meet all your needs. Reliable service, quality results, and affordable prices, and free estimates too. Call today, 340-205-6101, or email at sabconstruction43@gmail.com. That's SAB Construction, building island greatness, one project at a time.
Don't miss the most sophisticated fun ever. Cabins for Uber Soca 2026 are moving fast. Join the world's largest festival, D. Setting sail from Miami October 27th to November 1st. Stopping at two amazing destinations, Great Stirrup Cay and Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos. With a dream lineup of over 80 of the hottest soca artists and DJs bringing non-stop vibes, that signature USC magic and energy. Limited cabins available. Lock yours in now at ubersocacruise.com. Flexible payment plans means there's no reason to wait. Last year's cruise was the best yet. So get your team ready and book your cabin today for Uber Soca Cruise 2026.
From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rob Carolyn. Another heat advisory in effect for the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico from 10 this morning through 5 p.m. this afternoon. Weak tropical wave goes by, maybe an isolated shower in a few areas this morning. Otherwise, we'll notice it becoming progressively hazier this afternoon. It'll be sunny and hot. Most of us around 90. A few spots could be about 92 or 93 this afternoon. Night breezy, night lows around 80. For tomorrow, we'll be dealing with hazy sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot. High temperatures are going to be up to about 90 to 95. Thursday, we're going to be partly to mostly sunny, and temperatures are going to be near 90 degrees. Offshore, winds are out of the east at 10 to 15 knots today. The waves running 2 to 4 feet less off the western side of the islands. I think a chance of rain this morning, and it's going to be under 30%. From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rob Carolyn.
Me name Junior Gang, me tellin' you. Youngest veteran, me tellin' you. Me name Junior Gang, me tellin' you. Youngest veteran. I man say excuse me for a moment, for a introduction. First one for me mama, but me papa last son. Like some fruit in June season, I saw Junior come. Get round the music from me small and me young, me used to play family man bass, not call the drum. Any question where you ask, my man can answer me son, cause me name Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran, me tellin' you. Me name Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran. Well, Junior Gang is coming up, I'm doing well, excellent. Treat the people right, just stand out predominant. Loving don't cost not a fortune, neither a cent. But should you spend the money, that's a money well spent. Anyway, bigging up, charge of blowing breath like a vent. Listen to the girls and make a delicate. Now you bingy burning up the serpent. Teach youths them loving, not violent. And you not loving. You keep silent. I say loving, loving, not violence. And from you now say loving, me beg you keep. Lord, I say look who's driving Miss Daisy. The whole world is getting so hazy. The people they are getting so crazy. The wonders they don't seem to amaze me. It's been a long time, the world's been waiting for this. Cause Junior Gang come again, him have some brand new lyrics. It's been a long time, the world is waiting for this. The girls them love a ragamuffin, true him style and tactics. Cause I mean it, Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran, me tellin' you. I mean it, Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran. I man say excuse me for a moment, for a introduction. First one for me mama, but me papa last son. Like some fruit in June season, I saw Junior come. Me there round this music from me small and me young, me used to play family man bass. Now call the drum and any question where you ask, my man can answer me son, cause me name Junior Gang, me tell you. Youngest veteran, me tellin' you. Me name Junior Gang, me tellin' you. Youngest veteran. It's been a long time, the world's been waiting for this. For Junior Gang and come again, him have some brand new lyrics. It's been a long time, the world is waiting for this. And I might greet greet you with a smile. Rhyme and greet you with a kiss. Them love ragamuffin chewing style and tactics. Them love a Juju Royal chewing fun and gimmicks. Them love a Mr. Mowley cause him Lord. I mean him Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran, me tellin' you. I mean him Junior Gang, me tellin' you. The youngest veteran.
Lord have mercy. This a big link up. Link up big. No one see the girl them line up. Why? Hold on to something right now. When it starts,
get sent back to body and work. Walk up harder than you twerk. Girl, come press me. Let me pick up your waist, come test me. Come test me. Girl, send back to body and work. Walk up harder than you twerk. Girl, come press me. Let me pick up your waist, come test me. Girl, sit down, girl. Push it back, roll it back, walk it back, send it back, throw it back, fling it back. Girl, sit down, girl.
Hey, we're back. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI Ambush. Tina Money with your girl Neeks. Tantalizing Tuesday morning. Dang, dang, dang. Taco Tuesday.
It's just one dance, baby. You
too much for them Tuesday.
Get sent back body and work. Walk up harder than you twerk. Girl, come press me. Let me pick up your waist, come test me. Come test me.
Yes. Shout out to the whole 101.3 crew. Stuff, Fist, Chubby. What going on, Lips? DJ. Big Row, Big Row. Believe it.
Go easy, suave. Take control that body.
All right. We're going to take control. All right, guys. So before the break, I mentioned that I was going to be talking about a Virgin Islands historic figure that we may not have even noticed we had. And reason being is because he left the Virgin Islands at very young and went on to move to between New Jersey, Florida, New York, all that sorts. But let's talk about it, okay? And by the end of this reading, you are going to definitely be saying, what? I didn't know he was on the Virgin Islands. Well, let me give you the tea. All right, so Alan Kelsey Grammer was born February 21st, 1955 in Charlotte Amalia, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, giving one of America's television's most recognizable actors a direct Virgin Islands birthplace connection. His father, Frank Allen Grammer Jr., was a musician and businessman associated with St. Thomas, while his mother, Sally Cranmer, was a singer and dancer. Grammer spent only part of his early childhood connected to the islands before being raised primarily in New Jersey and Florida. But St. Thomas remains his official birthplace. Grammer developed an interest in acting in classical theater and later attended the prestigious Juilliard School in New York. His early career included Shakespearean theater and Broadway work before television brought him national recognition. In 1984, he joined the hit sitcom Cheers as psychiatrist Dr. Fraser Crane. What was initially conceived as a relatively limited character became one of television's most endearing roles. When Cheers ended, Grammer carried the character into the spin-off Frasier, which became a major television success in its own right. Grammer portrayed Fraser Crane across decades of television, becoming associated with one of the longest-running characters played by the same live-action performer in American primetime television. All right, his work has earned him numerous honors. The Television Academy credits Grammer with 17 primetime Emmy nominations and 5 Emmy wins, including multiple awards for his performance as Frasier and an Emmy for his voice work as Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons. Would you believe it? Oh man, listen, so technically we have a Virgin Islander that's a character on The Simpsons. Would you have known? Now, also, His career has extended beyond comedy into film, drama, animation, Broadway producing, and voice acting. For Virgin Islands history and culture, Grammer represents an interesting piece of the territory's connection to the larger entertainment world. A performer born in Charlotte Amalie who went on to become one of the most recognizable television actors of his generation. His career places St. Thomas within the origin story of a performer whose work has remained part of American popular culture for more than 4 decades. Again, his name is Kelsey Grammer, and if you see his photo, I'm pretty sure you'd be taken aback. You'd be like, what? I did not know that. Well, down goes Fraser, and now you know the rest of the story. Oh, yes. I always find these little interesting reads and nitpicks and historic highlights and background stories. So I enjoyed sharing them with you guys. And we are back on our regular scheduled programming. Okay. So for the last few weeks, we've been covering nothing but Virgin Islands historic figures in the realm of educators, right? And waymakers. Because listen, the stories behind the people that actually adorn our alma maters, their stories are, divine. Okay. And you hear, the more you know about them, the more respect and honor you have, not just for their accomplishments, but from where you come from and for who you are. You are your history, okay? That had to happen in order for you to even be here today, to have the thoughts, the feelings, the concerns, the voice, the opinions that you have today. Others had to walk so that you could run. And so when you hear these stories and see the greatness that you come from and realize that, you know what, that fire isn't just from today. That no nonsense mindset and mentality isn't just from today. Okay, your ability to stand 10 toes down on what you believe in is not just for today. It stems from a long history of those who came before us. And as such, it is important to know from whence you came. All right? So good morning to you. And that was a little bit of inspiration. Hopefully it motivated your morning, because your story is being written as we speak right now. As every stroke of that pen, okay, every click of that keyboard is your story being written. So do it, and do it well. Do it with honor, regardless of whether you feel like your job is something menial. Listen, we need all aspects of our community to be working efficiently in order for us to even consider it an economy or a community or village of sorts. So, continue doing your part. And if nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you. Okay? Very proud of you.
Tell the people show them personal gain, yeah. Them mentalities like Abel and Cain. Coming with the mental shackles.
And that being said, we're going to get into some more community highlights. Well, I said more. We haven't done it for the morning as yet. But yes, we're going to get into our community highlights, because there's always something to celebrate. That's why we call them the highlights. It's not a full story, but at least we let you know what's going on and who we need to celebrate and highlight, because there's so much to be going on all at once. How do you keep track of it all, especially with the algorithms and everything? So these highlights are the ones that I feel stand out currently, most prevalent. And these are things that you just probably should know about. All right. So Today we started with UVI's RT Park. They earned 6 International Economic Development Awards. Shout out to UVI's RT Park. All right, the USVI Research and Technology Park has received 6 2026 Excellence in Economic Development Awards. Whoa. All right, its largest single year showing since it began receiving the recognition in 2020. 3 were gold awards recognizing program involvement, STEM education, renewable energy infrastructure, and community financing. Well, sir, we need that. Work with that, okay? I'm telling you. So congratulations for the job well done, and continue putting the efforts forward, because we need all the development we can get. And UVI's RT Park has definitely been doing its part to make sure that it's not just recognizing those with great minds, great ideas, and seeking opportunities, but also to make sure that it's creating the path while highlighting those who are willing to go the extra mile. So shout out to the UVI RT Park. We love the work that you're doing. Please continue. And to the staff and everybody that's over there punching that clock, making it work, making it happen, we salute you. Oh, yes. So, continuing, and also USVI's men's lacrosse team. What can't we do? The USVI's men's lacrosse team qualifies for international competition in, guess where? Poland. Whoa, that's a long way to go. Now, the U.S. Virgin Islands men's national lacrosse team has earned a spot in international tournament in Poland next summer after defeating Argentina during the Pan American World Championship qualifying competition in Jamaica. All right, so the victory gives the U.S. Virgin Islands a national sport program an opportunity to represent the territory internationally. And we shout you guys out. Y'all are doing a great job representing. Make sure to wave that flag high in the air. And if you are a supporter and you are able to travel and go with them, wave that flag and represent in the stands. You know, it's hard to get that kind of Virgin Islands recognition. When we travel, we go away because, listen, the one thing about being a small place, you got small numbers, you know. But one thing with us, we are everywhere. So to our Virgin Islanders who listen, some of you in foreign countries, some of you in Europe. So if you have that flag, you wave it high in the air. Okay, VI in this. What? That's right. That's right. All right. Also, the grassroots initiative called People Need People is bringing St. John residents together. St. John, we see you represent. All right. They're bringing St. John residents together to discuss development, affordability, tourism dependence, and other changes affecting island life. The project is built around encouraging residents to identify shared community challenges and then work collectively towards solutions. We need more of that. We need to see that across the board. So shout out to St. John for making it happen. And to the grassroots initiative called People Need People, we see you and we recognize your efforts. Also, the Rotary Club of Charlotte Amalie is holding the Business of Giving tonight at 6:30 p.m., bringing businesses and nonprofit organizations together to explore pro bono services, professional expertise, volunteering, and in-kind donations. Participating organizations include the Salvation Army, Castaways Soccer, Jeef Clef Music Academy, and Partners for Strings, O Piano. Hold on. I don't want to mess this up at all. Opi Taino International and Trust for Virgin Islands Lands. All right. So shout out to the Rotary Club of Charlotte Amalie for hosting the Business of Giving tonight. That'll be at 6:30. All right. So shout out to you guys. All right. And according to what's been going on along these shores, and then we're going to cut to a little music and then get into some more of it. But $27 million racetrack deal heads towards final vote after marathon Senate hearing. So a sweeping proposal involving the future of the horse racing community and electronic gaming in the Virgin Islands is moving toward a final Senate vote after lawmakers spent roughly 10 hours on Monday examining Bill 36-0313 and its accompanying agreements. Now, the package would require Southland Gaming of the Virgin Islands to invest at least $27 million into the territory's racetracks, including the long-awaited redevelopment and reopening of racing facilities. In exchange, the company would receive a combination of franchise rights, tax concessions, and expanded authority involving video lottery terminals. A major point of debate involves provisions that could effectively give the company substantial exclusivity over electronic gaming devices in the St. Thomas St. John district, while also expanding aspects of its own gaming position on St. Croix. Senators repeatedly questioned whether the proposed construction commitments, racing obligations, and transfer of financial responsibility away from the government provide sufficient value in exchange for the long-term gaming rights contained in the agreement. A final vote on this package is expected tomorrow on Wednesday. So more on that in a bit, all right? Also, the U.S. Supreme Court decision Monday lifted one legal barrier affecting President Donald Trump's executive order on mail-in voting, but the immediate impact on the Virgin Islands voters is a bit more complicated. A separate federal court injunction currently continues to prevent the U.S. Postal Service from enforcing new ballot mail requirements affecting the November 3rd general election in the territory. The proposed USPS requirements specifically include the Virgin Islands and could change how mail absentee ballots are handled. However, because the separate nationwide injunction remains in effect, those particular postal requirements are not currently scheduled to take effect for the November election, despite Monday's Supreme Court action. That means Virgin Islands election officials and absentee voters are dealing with a fast-changing federal legal environment less than 3 months before the general election. Further court action could still affect whether rules ultimately apply before ballots are mailed and returned. What I mean? Hurry up. So we got to make it happen sooner rather than later. We got to really look into these things. And my question is, why now? Why suddenly now, and why the urgency right now for this particular election? I don't know. Things that make you go, Now, in more news, wholesale fuel costs have fallen substantially over the past month, but retail gasoline prices across the Virgin Islands have barely moved. New figures show wholesale regular gasoline declining approximately 6.96%, premium falling about 6.88%, and diesel dropping more than 8% during a 30-day period. Currently, wholesale rack prices were reported at approximately $3.34 per gallon for regular gasoline and $3.52 for premium and $4.60 for diesel. Despite those decreases, average retail prices remain unchanged on St. Thomas, were largely flat on St. Thomas or on St. John, and actually increased slightly on St. Croix. On St. Croix, average regular gasoline was approximately $4.36, or actually $4.32 per gallon during the latest survey period. The gap between declining wholesale costs and relatively stagnant pump prices adds another chapter to the ongoing territorial examination of gasoline pricing and how quickly wholesale changes are passed along to consumers. Now, this is one story I definitely want to learn more about, because it's not now that we've been told that gasoline in the Virgin Islands is one of those things that we really need to look into. And it's not to say we pointing fingers at any one individual particularly, but there are some questions that need to be answered, okay? Because especially when you're comparing it to our counterparts, yes, we import everything. You know, it's important to know that with imports are going to come more prices. But let's see who's on the line. We got a caller. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
This is a great question.
Can you hear me?
It's all about supplies and demand.
Yes. Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Here is no one is taking the time to look at the actual supply and demand line.
Right.
And these business owners have been able to do whatever it is they choose to do with the consumer. And as long as the consumer don't complain and make a ruckus out of it, it's going to continue. And about the Department of Licensing and Enforcement officers.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, they are the ones that, and you know, it ends with them. They have the capability of finding these people and basically looking into these price changes and how things are being passed down onto the consumer.
Correct.
The tariff has risen, but again, that's a cost of doing business for the business owner.
Right.
Again, it's unethical for you to completely 100% pass down your cost onto the consumer. As a business owner, some portion of it you have to take as an overhead. You know, usually it's about 25%.
Right.
You know, if anyone needs some type of guidance.
Right. And I'm so glad that you're able to answer this, because it's a long overdue conversation. And I think as a people, we're so used to just kind of taking certain things in stride. A lot of that, I think, comes from the lack of faith we have for our voices to be heard. So we're just like, we kind of just take it in stride. So as such, you get away with it long enough, you start to feel like it's the norm. But this is a conversation that had been needed to be had, even as far back, if I can remember, as far back as from before the hurricanes. So I'm glad that you're able to provide some insight on that, as well as the percentages, because as consumers, a lot of times we know that there's supposed to be some overhead that the business owners accept, but far too long. And one thing the article mentioned is how quickly it's passed on to consumers as well, right?
Oh, definitely. As soon as they order, it's like it hits the consumer.
Immediately.
Immediately.
No time.
There's no transition on it.
Oh no.
And that's the hard part about it.
Right. So and you mentioned we do have department. We have all the things in place in order to enforce the laws and I guess percentages, all of that stuff. The black and white is there. We have everything we need in place, and it's just the enforcement. I feel like one area that we lack in across the board, regardless of whatever we're talking about, healthcare, education, whatever the case is, enforcement of the things that we already have in place.
Correct, and that's what the legislation was telling the LCA, and they were just sitting there and they didn't understand. And I get it. Some of these departments, whether we think that the laws are there to, that they can actually do it, some of these departments, the language is not clear on who's enforcing what. So there's so many departments taking place that at the end of the day, you don't know if VIPD is supposed to be taking care of that, is Department of License is supposed to be taking care of that. So again, what I say to those departments is, if you're not clear who's enforcing what, get clarification. Bring the proper people to the table.
Correct.
Hold them accountable. You are the department that are supposed to be enforcing. And if it's not clear in your language, then you need to speak up, because a closed mouth don't get fed.
That's facts. That is very much facts. But and I'll play devil's advocate a little bit, because what if we consider the fact that maybe even in past administrations, certain leniencies were created for certain businesses in a small community. We all it takes one. Everybody need each other. It take one fill a basket. So these things happen in business as well as in politics. But what happens when lines are crossed in terms of character and actually having a moral compass and saying, this is wrong, regardless of who put it in place? Exactly. And that's where we get the question
all about
of
integrity and values and morals, right? And when you take the office, that's what you're saying to the people, right, that are putting you in office. Yeah, the government might assign you, as a government position, but again, you still have a duty to comply with what your position entails, which is serving the people. Again, if the black and white is there and it's kind of blurry on certain communication or certain verbiage, it's your duty as whatever position you're in to get clarification and to enforce it. Again, if you're that division that's supposed to be enforcing these things, you don't wait until hurricane come to actually go out to these businesses. And that's another thing. Like you said, certain businesses are, favored, and then there's certain businesses that are targeted. So when we talk about devil's advocate, let's talk about one thing and let's talk about the next. Because there's businesses that are seeing law enforcement every week. But then there's some businesses that are not even seeing law enforcement in 365 days.
Correct. That's
so
true.
How does that happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, I know we live in a small island. I know, again, it's about relationships. I know all about that. I'm not naive to that. But again, when is it that we're going to start running these islands on that type of mentality and start moving into, hey, let's do business overall properly, and let's try to drive these islands into a better state than what they are. Because right now it's not looking good for us, And I get it; it's across the way. I'm not trying to say it's only isolated here, because it happens in the States as well. However, we're not looking at the States; we're looking here on how we can better, our community, our surroundings, our schools, our livelihood for our children, And again, I'm going to continue to keep on saying this across the board. In November, when we get out there to vote, stop voting for the people that are giving you jams and start looking at people that are taking initiative that are going to be the change that we need.
One thing, fet is fet. That's one thing. Fet is fet.
Fet is fet, but my love, fet is not giving people ain't got no water to wash their body, okay?
Okay,
fet
then.
Is fet, and fet is not giving Lord faces. Fet is fet, but it's not putting no food over the children's table. Again, I love the fet is fet, but when it comes down to one thing is one thing, and the next is next. And it's time for us as Virgin Islanders to start looking at things a little deeper, because again, if we don't, we're going to be in serious situations coming on. You know, there's a lot of things that are being affected, and these people are taking advantage of the community. Just, you know, us being just lively people, happy people. We love to be, you know, we love to fet, like you said. It's embedded in our blood, and that's what we love to do. But again, we can't get lost in that and allow these people to continue to keep driving our beautiful Virgin Islands down
into
the drain.
Ground. Exactly, because then what's going to be of us if everything we love and know about our culture is something you can only experience in a magazine or in one of the last elders telling the stories? And what of, you know, our beauty as a people? There's so much more to us, and if we let not go for greed and lack of accountability, that's the story I would hate to have to tell, you know. But at the end of the day, we're seeing a little bit of what that looks like with other Caribbean islands, believe it or not. And my experience with that kind of scares me for our community, because you kind of seeing the same remnants showing up in certain places. There are more Virgin Islanders in the States than there are here. And then you're constantly seeing this regular exodus that takes place because it's too hard. The water, the infrastructure, the schools, the education, the medical care is, you know, when it starts becoming a risk to live at home.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you're discussing that, because I am a person that left and I got most of my education up north, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to live in my beautiful island.
You see?
But to be really honest with you, after 14 years of living here right now, I think this has been the worst that it has been.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the hospital, not having a hospital, I think that is in like high alert. I think that is a state of emergency on its own. But maybe, you know, hey, maybe I am the only one seeing this as an urgent, you know, matter. Because when you are talking about that the hospital doesn't have, you know, the medical necessity, just the basics to save lives.
So then
when you are sitting here and you talking about high crime, man, listen, it's sad to say, you get shot today, baby, you are not making it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
and this is a sad statistic that is happening. Since the beginning of the year, let me know what gunshot victim has survived.
Exactly.
What gunshot victim have they resolved you know, their case?
Right. Even getting cases solved. I mean,
you understand why I'm just saying that the statistics right now ain't looking good. They're not looking good, and we're going into carnival season, which heightens up things even more, because we have an influx of people. So how is it that we can't deal with the little bit, but we're going into the season of a lot?
Dealing with a lot, right. And a lot of that can be turned in so many different ways to have the conversation, because at the end of the day, we don't have anywhere to point fingers at. It's us. And we got to get serious about ourselves.
It's the decisions that we're making and the people that we are putting into place. So at the end of the day, we just have to do better. That's what we got to do.
We do, definitely. And I'm looking forward to a bigger, brighter, better Virgin Islands, because I believe that we're capable. I definitely believe we're capable.
Oh, definitely.
But I got another caller here. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. Always.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Shout out to you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning. Okay, caller, you're going to have to call me back. You're going to have to call me back. All right, guys. But we're going to cut to a brief commercial break, and we're going to get back into more of this and more conversations right here on Bush Tea in the Morning. Shout out to you guys for joining in on the conversation with me. That number is 340-715-7948. All right, that's the number to call. But we're going to pay these bills, keep the lights on and the mics on, making sure we get all this greatness. I got something hot to my cup. I hope you got something too. Keep it locked right here on the island's new number one. It's 101.3, baby. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere.
From St. Croix to every home, building dreams where hope has grown. For our youth and families too, our brighter future starts with you. Vote Gage Edmonds, let's rise today, leading our islands the better way. Building together, strong and free, for a brighter Virgin Islands community. Hear the call, working for the good of all. Better roads, safer streets, growing farms with food to eat, healthcare, jobs, opportunity. Together we'll build prosperity. Vote Gage Edmonds, stand as one. The future's bright, the work's begun. Together we build, we grow, we prosper too. A stronger Virgin Islands starts with you.
Paid for by Friends of Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Is your Homer business ready for a fresh new look? Phantom Eyes LLC has got you covered from top to bottom. From professional painting and power washing to tiling, masonry, cistern services, and deep cleaning, even yard cleaning. Phantom Eyes LLC does it all, and they do it right. We bring precision, reliability, and an eye for detail to every project. Big job or small job, your property is our priority. Call 340-226-3610 today and let Phantom Eyes LLC transform your space. Phantom Eyes LLC. If you can imagine it, we can improve it.
Are you looking for reliable shipping solutions? Look no further than Priority Global Services. We specialize in roll-on, roll-off, and loose cargo shipping between San Juan, the Dominican Republic, the USVI, and the BVI. Whether it's vehicles, equipment, boxes, or pallets, we move it all with ease. With weekly sailings and top-notch service, your cargo is in good hands. So why wait? Visit PriorityGlobal.com or call 787-721-1922 today. Priority Global Services, where your success is our priority.
Hey hon, have you checked out Precision Auto Parts? They have everything you need for your car.
Is that the new auto parts store where CarZone used to be by Five Corners?
Yes, they offer the widest variety of domestic and foreign parts. From oil to batteries, filters to lawnmowers and trimmer accessories, they have it all.
Wow, that's amazing. I heard they had the lowest prices in town too.
Absolutely. Plus, their customer service is top notch. They really know their stuff.
For all your automobile accessory needs, visit Precision Auto Parts. Don't settle for anything less than the best. Call them today at 340-773-7276.
Precision Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for quality auto parts at unbeatable prices. Precision Auto Parts, for a smoother ride.
On Friday, September 4, 2026, Believe It and Coconuts kicks off the Labor Day weekend in high gear. It's an all-black affair featuring Mr. Big Capalone, the Caribbean Baddest. He's also nominated for the Best International DJ of the CMAs of 2026. It's DJ Avalanche! Also making this event one to remember will be the youngest veteran, DJ Cho! The man with the plan, Kimo Dan! And the West Side Defenders, I Emblem. Those who
10:30 p.m. $25 get you before 12. Friday, September 4. Friday, September 4. Soca, dancehall, hip-hop, Afrobeats, Can't Done, and much more. DJ Avalanche, DJ Chubby, Chemo Dan, Fire Emblem, at Believe in That Coconuts.
One Communications is the best mobile network in the USVI. We have the most coverage, we have more speed, and now we have the best price too. You can prepaid plan for as little as $1 a day. That's 30 days for just $30 with unlimited talk, text, and data. Covering stateside, the USVI, Puerto Rico, and the BVI. Caribbean calling is included in every plan. Make your move to one.
For 20 years, J. Benton Construction has been proud to build in the Virgin Islands, but we have never built alone. To the architects who imagined the possibilities, the engineers who designed the solutions, talented tradespeople who brought each plan to life, and the suppliers and community members who supported our team every step of the way. Thank you. As we celebrate this milestone anniversary, we are honored to recognize our incredible team who is behind every project, every partnership, and every success. J. Benton Construction, recognizing the skilled hands of Virgin Islanders that have built our islands for 2 decades.
Between school, friends, and everything online, your teen is navigating a lot. And sometimes the struggles we can't see are the hardest ones they're facing. A simple, "How you really doing today?" can open the door to a real conversation. Have you checked in with your teen today? A few minutes of your time each day can make all the difference. Visit doh.vi.gov/Gen Z for tips on talking to your teen and local resources that can help.
The new 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, Frederickstead, Christiansted,
And cry full of pure vibes.
St. Croix.
Hey St. Croix, listen up. Your favorite spot, formerly known as Spicy Grill, is still turning up the heat as the Flaming Grill. Same flavors you love, now with more options. Located across from the Agricultural Fairgrounds on the road headed to the BMV. You can't miss it. We've got barbecue chicken, baby back ribs, pork chops, lamb chops, ribeye, and New York steak. Plus fresh grilled salmon, mahi-mahi, and shrimp. And don't sleep on those daily specials. Kankin butter sauce, rich oxtail, Tuesday roti. So much more. Always cooked just right. Burger lovers, you're covered. Chicken, steak, salmon, dolphin, veggie burgers with fries, wraps, wings, salads, hot sides, the whole lineup. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located across from the Agricultural Fairgrounds on the road headed to the BMV. Call ahead 340-778-6270 and follow us on Facebook. Same roots, a whole new fire.
The new 101.3 Roe FM.
Push your bus by. Oh, yeah. Let's run away somewhere that no one can find, where the rivers are deep and the mountains high. Yeah. Take you to my hideaway. We can smoke trees and fly away. Somewhere only you and I could play. 'Cause I just wanna feel you right away. Yo, I remember the first time I saw you and knew that I had to get some attention from you, and I just can't lie. From the way that you move to the way I can make you smile, I've been checking you a while, and we're gonna have a good time. You're the best, 'cause I've already seen the best. Woman, you bring me peace and bless. A little love and ease my stress. 'Cause I know it's love by the touch of your fingers. Let's go somewhere we can take off our filter. Get to my hideaway. We can smoke trees and fly away. So man. Long me want show you how the Rasta man gone. Plow for the earth and go seed up our farm. We just read a one song. Girl, I have never been a man so sure, cause I have never felt a love so pure. Every day I love you more and more. I couldn't wait to show you what's in store. I see you chilling with your friends. Make a couple links and bring the party to my ends. You already know the trend. Pop a buckle, then we take away in at the bench. No defense, girl, but me and no weak friends. Skin smooth and your way beyond decent. The pressure get high, you agony. Love it everything. Take it to my hideaway. We can smoke trees and fly away. Somewhere only you and I could play. 'Cause I just wanna feel you right away. I remember the first time I saw you, I knew that I had to get some attention from you, and I just can't lie. The way that you move and the way that I make you smile, I've been looking you a while. We should go and have a good time. You're the best, 'cause I've already seen the rest. Woman, you bring me peace and bless. A little loving is my stress, 'cause I know it's love from the touch of your finger. Let's go somewhere we can take off our filters. Take you to my hideaway. We can smoke trees and fly away. Somewhere only you and I could play. Girl, just bring your loving right away.
The new 101.3 Roe FM.
Oh yeah, Virgin Islands nice, so nice. Sure. I'm so proud to be from the VI, a place of history like the African side, yeah. St. Thomas and St. John and St. Croix, nothing can come between us but the waters that divide, yeah. Even though we're just a few square miles, I travel around the world with Virgin Island pride, yeah. A lot of people still going through strife, and still we live a joyful life. That's why the place nice, so nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet St. Thomas nice, so nice, so nice. St. Croix full of pure vibes, so nice, so nice. St. John a real paradise, so nice, so nice. Hey, we got so much to lose, yet so much to prove. Hey, Virgin Island teachers never raise no fool. Mama sent me school. Hey, when it's difficult, we still a push through. No matter what, the blessings of we continue. We are a people of great value. That's why we stick together like tamarind stew. Hey, remember Queen Mary, we make the fire burn, and Edward Blyden with the Africa vision. Remember St. John with the slave rebellion. Gerald Butler say emancipation. That's why the place nice, so nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet St. Thomas nice, so nice, so nice. St. Croix full of pure vibes, so nice, so nice. St. John a real paradise, so nice, so nice. Hey, we got so much to prove, yet so much to lose. Hey, Virgin Island teachers never raise no fool. Mama sent me school. Yeah, St. Croix produce the band Midnight, and them the kind of roots make the fire ignite, yo. Julian Jackson was a champion in the ring, I know him 3 son, them a do the same thing, yeah.
Who else, pressure?
Can come from the VI, one of the greatest, and the world can see why, yeah. If you ever ask me where I'm from, Born in a Virgin Island and the whole place nice. So nice, so nice.
Oh, nice.
St. Thomas nice.
No matter what, you hear me?
So nice. St. Croix full of pure vibes. So
big up to the Big Island.
Nice. St. John a real paradise.
St. John, I see you, I see you.
Nice.
Rock City.
St. Island's nice. So nice, so nice.
Shout out, Water Island.
City sweet.
All 11 of you.
Nice, so nice. Twin City full of you.
I joke, I kid.
So nice, so nice.
Hey.
Love City, a real paradise.
Shout out. How could you not be proud of these Virgin Islands that we come from?
I'm so proud to be from the VI, a place of history like the African side. Yeah.
Yes, you hear it. Hey, nobody couldn't have said it better. Who put in words like that? Shout out to Pressure Boss Pipe, a son of the soil, a legend of his own right. You already know. Shout out to you, P. Much love always. But that one there, that's a banger forever and ever. Amen. All right, so we're back, guys. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush T in the morning, each and every weekday morning, bringing you the same greatness, same hot cup, same cool vibes. You already know. So, listen, let's get back into it because we were just having a conversation in terms of a word that is constantly trending in every conversation when it comes to what's going wrong in these here Virgin Islands. Well, you know what? And this whole week, I kind of want to start to find what is actually going right. You know, maybe sometimes it's so much going wrong that we tend to get overwhelmed. Because I know I'm overwhelmed. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely overwhelmed. I am over the whelm. Okay? So, that being said, and I know I'm not alone. And when you know you're not alone, it makes it harder for you to complain. But we ain't complaining, okay? We just need to really just lay out the equation. Sometimes the problem is so puzzling, you just have to lay it down on paper. You have to see it from one corner of the page to the other, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you. Every single thing makes you feel like that these days. Like everything from food shopping to buying clothes and toiletries or whatnot. I almost feel like you know how you have a job, but maybe you don't necessarily go into the office, so you work from home. So it's kind of like you kind of have one foot in each one at the same time. That's how living in the Virgin Islands feels. It's almost like, you know, you're here, you're in paradise. The beach is way over yonder. It's right there. You can access it, right? You're getting a cool breeze. You're getting the mango drop off to your door. You got your bush tea. You got your banana bread and your sour sop and your plantain and you know, you got your breadfruit and oh Lord, ain't even lunchtime yet. I'm sorry. But listen, now you got these perks, these parasitical perks, right? Because we live in paradise, and that is also a word today too, right? But we have all the perks, but at the same time, we have another foot where we're living in the mainland all at the same time because if you don't necessarily have a means of regularly ordering certain supplies, you know, living in the Virgin Islands could be a little difficult. If you don't have a means of readily accessing certain things, or you don't know what vendors to reach out to when you need, and if you have any issue whatsoever planning ahead of time, even just a little bit, you're going to have some trouble living here in these Virgin Islands because certain things you have no choice but to order. Right? We just head back to school. I promise you, I'm willing to bet at least 70, 80%. I think I could even get away with 80% of what these children are going to school with were ordered online. Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving. And although we buy a lot of things locally, of course, a lot of times we don't have no choice. There are certain things that it just makes real frugal financial sense to order. How is it cheaper for me to order it myself versus getting things here in bulk? And a part of that has a lot to do with the cost of gasolina here in the territory. And granted, everything is imported, But as the caller just said, and caller, I wish I had gotten your name because you are absolutely eloquent. I love having conversations with you. I know we've spoken before and I never get your name, but shout out to you because you come with a lot of knowledge. I would love to sit down with you one of these days, but so shout out to the caller that called in. I didn't get her name, but she represented right here on the Big Island of St. Croix. And it goes to show, as much as it'll say young people ain't involved, no. We don't act involved, okay? And when you say young people, that's a range. It's a range. Some of us really are just not involved because they have not matured to the point where they are affected by that which they think they are not involved with. And that is a trend we need to break. And I urge, especially when I say millennials, is because somehow we became the adults in the equation. I don't know whose idea that was, but they allowed Disney kids to become the adults in the situation. Okay, all of us that grew up on Animaniacs and it's kind of nonsense, but I don't think any of us will ever truly grow up. And according to the rate at which we're aging, on the physical side, a lot of us don't plan to at all. But that goes to say, and we don't dress like our parents did when they were adults, when they were our age, and that's what's kind of clicked. You know, we became parents, but we became much more mature at being the millennials we have always been. I think that's about as good as it gets. But we don't age, and everything is a joke. And I think that's because since 2001, the world has been trying to end. Since we were in like the 5th, the 4th, and the 6th grade, the world has been consistently trying to end itself. And what that does to you is it removes your ability to panic. Really and truly. It's not because we don't see and we're not aware. We just have lost the willingness to react. That goes without saying. We have this nonchalant, oh, well, do as you please, do as you will. It is what it is mentality towards a lot of things. But that is good to a sense. It's great for survival. But on the other hand, we really have to know when it's time to amp it up, when it's time to connect, when it's time to really sit up in your seat and say, okay, this requires a little bit more elbow grease than normal, than our normally scheduled programming. Now, that being said, I urge every last one of you, whether you're a business professional, a business owner, a parent, a wife, a mother, an auntie, you could be a fun auntie and you still have a voice. But listen, let me tell you, these younger ones, these ones here in their mid-20s and younger than that, because as long as they already crossed over into 18, we got to prepare them for a world that even we were never prepared for. And that's just being frank about it, right? These children, what they're inheriting in real life right now is it far supersedes any of our experiences for any generation that precedes them. And we're doing them an injustice. Why? Because we are so good at survivorship that, it's become taboo for you to sit up a little bit, do a little bit much, or do a little bit more. And, a lot that we're dealing with is because of that. Why? Because if you ride a donkey, when you find a donkey, you're going to ride it, right? And the donkey, hey. But if that donkey should buck, I think it's high time, as a generation, my people, we start to buck. What do you think? Let me know. But we're going to get back into more of this right after these messages. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI. I'm Bush T in the morning. Knock if you buck, baby. But we're going to be right back. Right after these messages, Bush T baby, with your girl Neeks. Keep it locked.
Back to school is here, and if you're checking off backpacks, notebooks, and supplies, don't forget one of the most important school essentials, staying connected. With Liberty, you can get 200 megabits per second true fiber internet plus 2 unlimited mobile lines for $100 a month. Add a new iPhone 17e starting at just $16.67 a month with no trade-in. Visit libertyvi.com or stop by your nearest Liberty store and get ready for the school year with Liberty.
Oh, are you kidding me? The water's almost gone again. I am covered in soap. I was just about to rinse off.
No way. How did the water run out already?
Yeah, it's like the water's evaporating faster than we can shower. Please call Julian's Truckin'. They can have water delivered fast and in a hurry.
Yes, Julian's provides reliable water service right to our homes. Fresh, clean water whenever you need it.
Exactly. No more running out mid-shower.
Folks, don't let water shortages ruin
ruin your day. Call Julian's Trucking at 340-277-8510 or 340-277-9093. Reliable water anytime you need it.
Julian's Trucking. Trust us to keep your taps flowing. Call Julian today.
Good day, fellow Virgin Islanders. I'm Gage Edmonds, your independent candidate for the Senate, seeking the opportunity to serve you in the 37th Legislature of the Virgin Islands. I was born and raised right here on the island of St. Croix in Calcahoon, and I'm a proud product of our Virgin Islands public school system. St. Croix is my home. It's where I grew up, where I learned the value of hard work, and where I developed a passion for helping our community move forward. I'm running for Senate because I want to do my part to make St. Croix and the entire Virgin Islands a better place to live, work, raise our families, and build a future. I believe our leadership should be shaped by real-life experiences, not just talking points. We need leaders who understand the everyday challenges our people face and are ready to work towards real solutions. This November, in the general election, I'm asking for your vote and your support. Learn more about me, my vision, and my platform by visiting edmondsforsenate.com.
Paid for by Friends of Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Hey St. Croix, real quick. You know that sauna and cold plunge place tucked inside the courtyard underneath Island Movement? That's Elements. And right now, residents get a special intro offer to come try it out. 2 weeks for only $37. 3 cold plunges, a traditional sauna, an infrared sauna, all in our open-aired courtyard. Show up, sweat, plunge, repeat. Grab the resident intro offer at elementsstx.com. Island life hits different when your body feels right.
Napa Auto and Truck Part owners have been a part of the Virgin Islands community for generations. They're the pros that know how great employment in the Virgin Islands affects the quality of life for families. Napa pros treat every employee and customer like family because let's face it, they probably are family. Napa's extensive part inventory include parts for new model cars and trucks, older model cars and trucks, and every island raga in between. And let's not forget the agriculture equipment parts and custom hydraulic hoses that Napa keeps in stock so our farmers can get the field plowed and our communities fed locally. Napa pros are proud to be a part of this community. Shop locally, shop Napa. Call 772-0155 for Napa. All your auto, truck, agriculture, and marine part needs today.
You cannot fly with only one wing. Get 2 wings for the price of one. Every Tuesday at Church's Texas Chicken in Sunny Isle. Get 2 legs for walking, 2 tenders for loving, or 2 wings for flying. You buy one item, you get the next item free. Bring a friend. It's 2 for Tuesdays every Tuesday. Buy one and get one free at Church's Texas Chicken in Sunny Isle. If you ain't got no friends, get 2 wings and fly go find one. Church's Texas Chicken in Sunny Isle, my son.
On Friday, September 4, 2026, Believe It and Coconuts kicks off the Labor Day weekend in high gear. It's an all-black affair featuring Mr. Big Capalone, the Caribbean Baddest. He's also nominated for the Best International DJ of the CMAs of 2026. It's DJ Avalanche! Also making this event one to remember will be the youngest veteran, DJ Chubby! The man with the plan, keep on done. And the West Side Defenders, Fire Emblem. Doors open at 10:30 p.m. $25 get you before 12. Friday, September 4. Soca, dancehall, hip-hop, Afrobeats, rhythm can't done, and much more. DJ Avalanche, DJ Chubby, Kimo Dan, Fire Emblem, at Believe It and Coconuts.
From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rob Carolyn. Another heat advisory in effect for the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico from 10 this morning through 5 p.m. this afternoon. Weak tropical wave goes by, maybe an isolated shower in a few areas this morning. Otherwise, we'll notice it becoming progressively hazier this afternoon. It'll be sunny and hot. Most of us around 90. A few spots could be about 92 or 93 this afternoon. Clear tonight, breezy. Overnight lows around 80. For tomorrow, we'll be dealing with hazy sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot. High temperatures are going to be up to about 90 to 95. Thursday, we're going to be partly to mostly sunny, and temperatures are going to be near 90 degrees. Offshore, winds are out of the east at 10 to 15 knots today. The waves running 2 to 4 feet less off the western side of the islands. And your chance of rain this morning, it's going to be under 30%. From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rob Carolyn.
Can liberate the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Jah free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute they don't like you. Why try to make I unhappy? Really, I don't know. If it was up to them, my friend, we would never see the sun or the snow. Through that mystical communication within, we keep on coming together. I love to see brothers and sisters looking out for one another. That's the way it should be, not contrary. Stop tearing down each other. Only Rasta free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe 1 minute that they are with you. Jah free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Our drugs won't do. You're just behaving like they want you to, yeah. I say, arrogance is much different from ignorance, and I know you feel the same way too. Many live this life without having a clue. No reason why they are so sad and blue. Blessings to go, so much things to do. Not a moment to reflect on the cycle of life, yeah. Who free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Jah free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe 1 minute they don't like you. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard, yeah. Make them know we want go home and we hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. Let them know we want go home and we hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, yeah. Let them know we want go home and we hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. Oh God, we want go home. Only Rasta free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Jah free the people, those over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't they believe 1 minute they don't like you. Why try to make I unhappy? I don't know. If it was up to them, my friend, we would never see the sun or the snow. Through that mystical communication within, we keep on coming together. And I love to see brothers and sisters looking out for one another. That is the way it should be, not contrary. Stop tearing down each other. Look around, who free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute they don't like you. Jah free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't they believe 1 minute they don't like you, yeah, yeah.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you
Just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Heat me up. Only you alone could put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. And they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss how she did. Girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night I'm dreaming. Yeah. Miss how she did. When you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put that pot on the fire. Bubbling, you're bubbling, you're bubbling it over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you're coming in, you're coming in closer. Make the thing catch up.
Hey, hey, hey.
All over the counter.
And we're back. It's 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. I'm Bush in the morning. Each and every weekday morning.
Darling, you're my baby. And if you left, I go crazy.
Good morning. This is Cass featuring Third with Coco T.
Lady, eat me up. I want you like you do.
Last you had your nice hot cup of cocoa tea, huh?
Wish I'm good on low, yeah. Touch your toes, yeah. We alone.
Talk to me, Todd.
Miss what she did. Miss how she did. Y'all are coming home, I will see you.
How we doing, everybody on the dial, on the chat, on the TuneIn app? Good morning, no matter where you are, near or far. We love you.
When outside is pouring rain.
Ain't no need to feel so estranged from these U.S. Virgin Islands just because you don't live here no more, you know.
You're coming in closer. Make the thing get your fire. It's all on the ground, all over the counter.
Yes. Once you raise here in these islands, this is where you call home.
When I'm feeling under the weather. Just make me feel sweet.
And when you're missing these Virgin Islands, just pour you a cup of tea, darling.
Don't touch that dial. You're vibing to 101.3 Roe FM. Now broadcasting. From the Napa Auto and Truck Parts Studio. Hydraulic hose bust? Go get custom hose cut and crimp with proper fittings on the spot today.
Now listen. All right, we're still here. We got tea time portion kicking on up right now. And listen, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on along our shores. I know I shared quite a few stories with you guys already. And if we have time, I have a series that I want to get started on. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today or maybe tomorrow. But listen. And reason being is because with all the turmoil, everything that's been going on inside, outside, upside down, at the end of the day, what goes on inside of our homes, it's what's spilling out onto the streets. You understand? And I think you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. What is actually happening at home, what is going on in our closest relationships and our closest interactions is what's really spilling out onto the streets. So the streets are a reflection of who we are in the dark, who we are when no one is watching, who we are when we're having our one-on-one conversations and our sit-backs, whether it be you're talking to your girl about what happened at a jam or you're talking to your homeboy about who you're just... I'm saying at the end of the day, we have a problem with how our streets are looking, how our community is reflected. Then we need to have more conversations about how we're navigating our one-on-one interactions, right? And that being said, I want to start a series on exactly that so that we can really dive into what's going on, especially in the Black community where family, love, and village is supposed to be at the center of who we are. We have come so far from it, and we could sit down, we could blame a million things. Oh, it's social media, it's the government, oh, it's what they're putting in the chicken, oh, Dios mío. But hey, we got to say one, say two, we are doing a great job. Nothing can work without our permission. So we're doing a great job of creating the spaces where these things, if so negative, can thrive, right? And everybody want to point fingers and say, oh, it's your fault, and it's your fault, and the young people them this, and the older people them don't give us a chance, and this, and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's still us, regardless. So let's have the conversations and try and figure out what can we change? How much can we reflect? If everybody can reflect on self, instead of pointing out our fingers and saying, oh, you should, what can I do, right? So I'm going to start that series. Maybe if we have time today. If not, then tomorrow's another day, right? But so, and as we're talking about what's going on in the community, we know that we have a drought currently taking place, right? And I hate to see it. I hate to even hear about it, because what we don't need is another reason to be in another state of emergency. We have too many urgent and emergent situations going on all at once. Like, can we focus on one fire at a time? Because everybody is also burnt out and frustrated, and as we said earlier in the show, overwhelmed. Okay, over the whelm, under the whelm, between the whelm, we're just whelmed. All right, so. And the St. Croix water production falls below daily demand as an extreme drought drains the system. So, guys, we got to make sure we're preserving water. Now ain't a good time to be washing the car and power washing the yard and save the water. We don't know how long this is going to be going on. Much like when the government has shut down. Remember that? We didn't know how long that was going to go on either. But guess what the two of them have in common? They're both happening in 2026. Imagine that. So while we can't really get a break from one situation into the next, let's be sure that we're reaching out to each other and just taking care. Now is a good time to be checking in. Hey, you good? You and your family have everything? Do you need X, Y, and Z? You know, closed mouths don't get fed. And as prideful as we are as a community, we have a lot more closed mouths than we even know about. So don't wait for people to reach out and say, hey, I need help. Be that individual to reach out. Check in. Sometimes just check in and you find out information that you had no idea about. If you feel like somebody is holding back, or, you know, they're not trying to, sometimes a little bit more digging and give you the answers that you want, because sometimes all people really need to know is that you actually care. Okay. So, and that in itself, just that little bit of time consideration is valued more than silver and gold these days. So each one reach one. Don't wait until something happens to somebody you care about and you say, oh, I wish I knew. Reach out. Don't assume. Okay, we're very prideful people. Don't assume. Now, back to this water situation and this crisis. The St. Croix potable water system is currently producing approximately 2.5 million gallons per day, while residents are consuming between 3 million and 3.2 million gallons daily, creating a significant supply and demand imbalance as the territory remains under a level 3 drought emergency. Officials say St. Croix has roughly 3 days of stored water. I say it again, 3 days of stored water. All right. While increasingly dry household cisterns are pushing more residents onto the public water system, that additional demand is arriving at the same time drought conditions are limiting natural water availability and putting pressure on agriculture and household supplies. Officials continue asking residents to voluntarily conserve water while crews work to stabilize the system. Several leaks in the Estate Mountain and Mount Pleasant and Harborview areas have recently been repaired, and improved water pressure is expected in portions of Frederickstead as systems inventory rebuilds. So please do your best to conserve water. Now is not the time to be leaving the faucet on, running it, changing the dishwater every 5 minutes. Mop once a day. Make sure you ain't wasting the water. Don't waste the water. Don't be flushing. Now, I ain't saying leave nothing in that toilet, but hey, each one reach one. Y'all make sure you're taking care of yourselves and conserve water as best as you can. All right. That being said, also, the Virgin Islands has successfully tested a virtual power plant using residential battery systems scattered across St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John as one coordinated source of electricity. Approximately 120 battery locations participated in the test, collectively discharging power for roughly 30 minutes, not 3 minutes, 30 minutes. The system delivered approximately 1.5 megawatts of power. Okay, so that's 1 to 1.5 megawatts of power, depending on the reporting measurement used during the demonstration, reducing the amount of electricity that had to be generated at WAPA's Richmond and Randolph Harley power plants. Instead of relying exclusively on a centralized generator, the technology allows dozens or potentially hundreds of privately located battery systems to operate together as one virtual generating resource. The successful demonstration gives the
territory another potential tool for improving grid stability, particularly as more homes and businesses install solar panels and battery storage. During periods of high electricity demand or generation shortages, participating batteries could eventually help supplement WAPA's conventional generating system. So, hope is on the horizon. All right. And as new technology advancements make its way down the channels, I have no doubt that we're going to get this situated. We are. This is going to be a thing of the past that we can talk about, but it has gone on far too long. And now we're seeing, what happens when you continue patching. We got to fix it and really just... Listen, I don't look at it as this. We have way too much technology existing on the planet. There are so many other places that have fixed issues that we have. We're not the only place to have, failing infrastructure in terms of power and generation and all of this good stuff. But if we're not willing to really look at how other places have accomplished or overcame their challenges, and we keep trying to reinvent the wheel, oh my goodness, I know funding is one thing, but research seems to be another as well, because the world is changing on a dime and renewable energy sources are knocking dog on the other side of the planet. So maybe we just need to reach a little bit further, just a little bit more further along, and not being so willing to settle. When we find fixes, not being quick to just say, hey, well, this could work, at least for the next 10 years, we should be good after that. And I'm not saying that's what was done. I'm saying that's what it looks like. That's what it seems like when we're looking at the interim of how things are now. So that being said, moving on, bigger and better. Now, the Virgin Islands Housing Finance Authority has officially welcomed Derek Gabriel as its new executive director, effective Monday, August 24th. So Gabriel assumes leadership of the agency, responsible for a broad portfolio that includes housing development, federal recovery funds, affordable housing programs, and major reconstruction initiatives. His appointment comes during an especially complicated period for the authority. VI Housing Finance Authority is managing billions of dollars connected to disaster recovery while simultaneously navigating federal funding requirements, housing shortages, construction costs, and scrutiny surrounding some agency operations. Gabriel previously served as commissioner of the Department of Public Works, giving him experience managing major public infrastructure projects and federal funding in the territory. His transition into VIHFA places him at the center of the government's continued push to move along delayed housing and hurricane recovery projects forward. So congratulations to you, Derek Gabriel, as the new executive director for VI Housing Finance Authority. Congratulations to you. And looking forward to a great tenure. All right. Now, that being said, questions surrounding the future development of Caneel Bay are continuing on St. John, with a resident filing a Freedom of Information Act request seeking documents related to changes in the proposed development plan. The request seeks greater clarity about how the redevelopment concept has evolved and what communications or decisions may have influenced those changes. Caneel Bay has remained one of the most closely watched development issues on St. John because of the resort's history, its location within Virgin Islands National Park, and long-standing environmental and community concerns surrounding rebuilding the property. The latest records request adds another layer to the continuing public effort to understand what the eventual project could look like and how decisions regarding redevelopment are being made. Also, view new accounts on farmers. They're providing a clearer picture of the damage being caused by the Virgin Islands' prolonged drought. Agricultural officials say the producers have experienced losses exceeding 60% of normal production, while farmers are reporting crop failures, dwindling grazing areas, and growing difficulty keeping livestock adequately fed and watered. Requests for agricultural water deliveries have reportedly risen approximately 75%. At one farm, weekly water consumption increased from around 16,000 gallons to roughly 3 times that amount, sending the weekly water bill from approximately $800 to $2,400. Another operation that produced around 1,500 pounds of produce last year is reportedly producing only 100 to 200 pounds this year. Farmers are responding by reducing herds, planting drought-tolerant crops, using drip irrigation, and scaling back production. Virgin Islands Good Food has committed $15,000 of its own operational resources toward limited assistance for needs, including grain and water, as producers try to keep their farms operating. This is truly a crisis indeed, and we still don't know just how long this drought is going to last. We got scattered showers yesterday, and there's some more reports of scattered showers here and there, but nothing substantial enough to really ease the effects of this drought, this long-lasting drought. And I know the situation in Puerto Rico isn't much different. In fact, they're going through much of a crisis as well. So, hey, we got to pray for these islands. And it's crazy because we're in the middle of what we know to be hurricane season, and a lot of times that comes with rain, you know, as storms are moving throughout, you know, the region. You see sometimes you get a little tail end of rain from this one, a little tail end of rain from that one, but right now we're not seeing any of it at all. That what that looks like for these Virgin Islands could be a little bit scary, but and we did have an increase of rain for actually, it was just what year was that? 2024, where it was the most rainiest year in forever. The last time I saw rain like that was probably Irma Maria. But all year long it was off and on, and now we're not seeing much of that rain at all. So, hey, just please conserve, and if you need something, say something. Don't be too prideful. Make sure that you're taking care of you and your family. We want everybody to be good. All right. Also, please bear in mind that there are organizations, to the organizations who are offering help. Please reach out. It is 340-204-8512. Please let us know what you were doing and how we can give information to the community, especially those who are in need of assistance. All right. 101.3 is always there for you. Remember, the station is always taking care of you. These are Virgin Islands, and it's everything Virgin Islands. Always. Okay. Now, also, in addition to this drought, on top of that, as if, you know, we needed a tail end of bad news, we still have this Sahara dust situation, okay? Sahara dust concentrations are expected to rise across the Virgin Islands during the middle of the week, with conditions reaching moderate to potentially high levels. The increase follows tropical moisture moving through the region today, bringing periods of showers and possibility of isolated thunderstorms. The dust can reduce air quality and create hazy skies, and people with asthma, allergies, and other respiratory sensitivities may experience greater irritation when concentrations rise. Now, officials are encouraging sensitive individuals to monitor conditions and limit unnecessary exposure if the haze becomes particularly too heavy. The weather pattern remains complicated by the territory's ongoing drought. Although tropical waves can produce periods of rainfall, forecasters have cautioned that short bursts of showers may not provide enough sustained precipitation to reverse the territory's long-term rainfall deficit, as we just stated. All right. Also, new historical research is bringing attention to the lives of tradesmen and skilled workers on St. Croix during the Danish West Indian period. Using archival documents to reconstruct stories that are often absent from broader histories of the island, the records provide insight into craftsmen and workers whose skills help to build and maintain crucial communities and infrastructure. Shout out to them. All right. Oh, yes. Examining old Danish West Indian archives allows researchers to identify occupations, relationships, movements, and aspects of everyday life that may otherwise have disappeared from the historical records. I'll have you to know, by the way, and speaking of which, I wanted to say relationships in Ottawa. Did you know that the original fire burn was actively started because of a VI love story? Did you know? Talking about, hey, Neeks, what are you talking about? Listen, let me put you on. Let me spill some tea for you. Okay, just a little bit, let it drip along the side. So don't burn your tongue. Listen. Did you know that Queen Mary actively started the fire burn because of her husband at the time? Apparently he had been held. He didn't want to pay him what he was supposed to be paid, and when he reacted about it, they held him, and she went to go and get him out, and it spilled over into all this fireborn activity for the rights of our people, especially being paid what they had been promised at the time. So listen, let me tell you, it started out first with a love story, and they make the mistake to go and kill the woman, man. Okay, so listen, and now you know the rest of the story. But I like that they're talking about the tradesmen here in the Danish West Indies and the records of those families, the roles that they played, who's the who's, because that's where we kind of see the gaps that take place within the different generations and families, the estates, the names of our plantations and from whence we came, especially because a lot of land was dispersed in our territory and sold sometimes for just $1 to a lot of those same tradespeople. So the more information we have on that, the more we can actually understand our ties and connections, right? Regardless of which island you're from, if not all, because Lord knows we are definitely a melting pot and we are intermingled at this point. We from Tatol, I saw a list this morning saying families from St. Kitts and Nevis, and of course, both my family names are on there. And I'm sure yours is too, because when we see names like Ogaro and who else? Penny Feta and the Penns and the Hodges and the Flemings and it's a lot of names. So listen, we have so much culture, so much that we're tied into, and most people in the Caribbean don't usually fly just one flag anyway. They always have the one that's most prominent. Usually that's where you were raised. That's the culture that you are most familiar with. But listen, all are we raising 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 flag, because the further you go down the trenches, or let me not say the trenches, the further you go down the family trees, right, you start to see just how far these branches spread out. So Shout out. And I love this. These records actually provide insight into craftsmen and workers whose skill help to build and maintain Crucian communities and infrastructure. Examining Old Danish West Indies archives allows researchers to identify occupations, relationships, movement, and aspects of everyday life that may otherwise have disappeared from the historical record. The work contributes to a broader effort underway in the territory and to tell Virgin Islands history, not only through governors, plantation owners, and prominent political figures, but also through the ordinary craftsmen, laborers, and families whose lives form the social and economic foundation of these here emeralds in the sea that we love so much and call home. Oh man, and I love it. So I'm going to be diving back into that because I've been doing a little archiving of my own. But hey, listen, you can never learn too much about your history or who you are. It always does so much to invoke a sense of pride. And it, more than anything else, you start to see just how many of your relatives really didn't stand for certain things. It makes you wonder, does that make me soft? If they went through so much to just uprise and do so much to take care and really stand 10 toes down about what they believe, about their character, about their either whether it be religion or societal rights and how we as a people should show up, what's right from wrong. If they went above and beyond for that, then, and I come down the line now and I ain't doing the same, what does that make me? I'll let you answer that for yourselves, and we'll be right back after these messages. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tinamane with your girl Neeks. Keep it locked, don't go anywhere, don't touch that dial. We'll be back in just a bit.
All the brand new hip hop is on 101.3 Roe FM.
For over 42 years, James Memorial Funeral Home has stood beside families in their times of need. Since February 1984, our family-owned funeral home has been honored to serve our community with passion, dignity, and respect. We offer a wide range of services to honor your loved one's life, from walk-in funeral and pre-planning consultations to traditional and personalized burials, sea burials, and cremation options. As the only privately owned refrigerated morgue on the island, we place the highest priority on the care and well-being of your loved one. When the time comes, let us guide you every step of the way. Visit us today at 4040 Estate La Grande Princess or call 340-718-8663 to learn more how we can support you. James Memorial Funeral Home, standing beside families in their time of need.
Are you looking for reliable shipping solutions? Look no further than Priority Global Services. We specialize in roll-on, roll-off, and loose cargo shipping between San Juan, the Dominican Republic, the USVI, and the BVI. Whether it's vehicles, equipment, boxes, or pallets, we move it all with ease. With weekly sailings and top-notch service, your cargo is in good hands. So why wait? Visit PriorityGlobal.com or call 787-721-1922 today. Priority Global Services, where your success is our priority.
Experience the luxury of beauty and joy at Violette's. Looking for the perfect fragrance, beauty essential, or stylish travel accessory? You'll find it all at Violette's. Discover an incredible selection of perfumes and cosmetics, beautiful handbags, latest fragrance for kids, thoughtful shower gifts, trendy backpacks, including backpacks with wheels, and a wide variety of carry-on luggage and full-size cases for your next adventure. And here's even more to love. Now through Labor Day, enjoy 20% off all Kipling products. Visit Violette's, open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call 786-622-1909.
Need reliable trucking and trash removal? Just call Bates Trucking and Trash Removal. Whether it's residential or commercial, Bates has you covered with roll-off bin rentals, multi-rentals, free removal, concrete septic tanks and cisterns, dependable trash removal services, and even water delivery. Looking for the best rates and dependable service? Make the smart choice. Choose Bates. Call 340-778-1649 today. That's 340-778-1649. Bates Trucking and Trash Removal, providing reliable service Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. When the job needs to get done right, trust Bates.
What you saying?
I saved me, boy.
You ain't hear about that shooting the other day with partner that been in our class?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I just see this man the other day.
Man, we really have to leave the guns them alone, man. Ain't worth it at all.
You're right, dog. We have families, children. Are we really just suffering for no reason? You know our classmate leave a youth behind?
Yeah. I don't talk to my younger brother them and tell them to stay out of trouble. I just talk to somebody if they need help.
Yeah, I gonna do the same thing too.
Be easy, my boy. Yes, sir.
Hey kings, fellas, my VI men, we need you to stop the bleeding. We need you to be an example and lead our community into the future. We don't want to bury another brother.
This message has been brought to you by the St. Croix Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and Crime Stoppers USVI 1-800-222-TIPS.
You see the new driveway they poured down the road? Smooth like glass.
That's Shotoli Services, locally owned, locally trusted. They handle everything from concrete and concrete pump services to heavy equipment rentals and demolition.
And best believe they've got the best prices in town. That's right. Whether you're starting a new project or clearing the way for one, call the experts built on strength, driven by service. Shotoli Services, LLC.
Give them a call today at 340-332-9872 or 340-772-7000.
That's Shotoli Services, LLC. Strong, reliable, and ready to get the job done right. Why pay more? Get the lowest prices and top quality service you can count on every time.
Shotoli Services, built on strength and driven by service.
The new 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, Frederickstead, Christiansted,
Sweet St. Thomas Night,
St. Croix.
You know what happens when school starts? Someone's on a video call, someone else is doing homework online, another one's streaming, and everyone's on their phone. Good thing Liberty has a bundle built for all of it. Get 200 megabits per second true fiber internet and 2 unlimited mobile lines for $100 a month. Add a new iPhone 17e from just $16.67 a month with no trade-in. Visit libertyvi.com or your nearest Liberty store today.
Well, look who it is. It's yours truly, Adam O, and you're listening to the newest station serving the U.S. and the British Virgin Islands. 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
Hello. Cool me. Street sense.
feel like in knocking was lying in a session, and you know.
Yes, and we're back. Bush Tea in the morning, baby.
I'm in with me brethren.
Let me ask you something. Have you registered to vote? Have you? You in the back. Red shirt, I see you. Did you register to vote? Close your mouth, man. Yes, I see you. Did you register to vote?
I don't care what nobody has to say. No business. When it's fed, you know I'll be right there.
It's fed you like?
We go, we fed it. Don't care what you say, we fed it. Don't care who say we fed it.
Rancho!
We fed it. We go, we fed it.
Rancho say we outside.
We fed it. Don't care who say we fed it.
But we ask him by your day, we know we just want to know, what are you doing outside?
Outside, how we go wine when we slide.
It is one season where we ain't drinking too much water because we not minding we business. I want to know what you're doing outside.
See ladies whining to the beach, you know that they all go.
Caller earlier said, make sure I ain't voting for who got the best fat.
To the ring.
Fat is fat, you know. We like fat. We like that, yes. But you mustn't just fall for bait, so.
I don't care what nobody has to.
Now it's time. It's not time for feelings. It's time for facts.
Be right there in the front. I don't care what rumors they have spread.
And for those who are entering the arena for the first time,
anywhere we go, we fed it. Don't care what you
do not be dismayed by the naysayers. Now we need change, you know. And sometimes change is a little scary because you don't know what you're gonna get with brand new. You already know the hot water you're in. That's why people like to re-choose the same people all the time. You don't want to jump out the pot and end up in the fire. I get it. But sometimes you gotta jump out the pot to turn off the fire. You can't do that from in the pot.
Oh, Mr. Kobe.
So jump. Jump out the pot. What are you afraid of? You gotta be willing to do different to get different. Yes. And I gotta say a huge thank you to everybody for tuning in. It's been another awesome rendition of Bush Tea in the morning, each and every weekday morning with your girl Neeks. Make sure you got something hot in your cup. Mine's done, so yours on should be too. It's 54 minutes past the hour at 9 o'clock, so you know what that means.
Now here comes
Time flies when you're having fun. It's always fun with you guys. So I gotta say thank you for tuning in no matter where you are. As somebody reach out to me and tell me that they listen to me from Washington, D.C. Lord, I know how to make my day. Shout out to my listeners all the way in Sweden. Got some listeners that listen regularly every day all the way in Europe. Shout out to my big sis or my baby sis. South Africa, Guyana, the Bahamas, Curacao, Grenada, Guadeloupe. Good morning. That's right, 101.3 Roe FM has quite the extensive reach and following. But we're nothing without you, our listening audience. So I gotta say thank you. I can't say it enough. And especially to our sponsors, My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop. Oh yes, we're nothing without you guys, man. Always sponsoring, always looking out, always about this 101.3 vibe. Kaze UVI, Amy VI is who? Yes, we VI. Rude boy. Oh na 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 na. WEVI. But I said for today, that's enough fun for one morning. Lord, go to the people and walk. Much shout out to you guys and all the hard working ladies. I see you, all the queens, all the boss ladies. A shout out to all the man and them, the ones who are doing it right every day, no cheating.
Who's right, boy? She coming.
I won't even talk about that kind of cheating. You see? I won't even talk about that. I just talking about, cheating at life, period. Oh man, I hope you're doing right. All right, not just for yourself, but by everyone around you. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. We got too much wrong to clean up. We in our own room. No more room. You gotta wait your turn to do wrong. You ain't got no space left.
Oh, na 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 na. Rude boy.
And a huge shout out to the Flaming Grill STX. That's right, today is Tuesday, so you know it's roti day all day long. They got shrimp roti, chicken with and without bone.
Rude boy.
You can have whatever you like. 340-778-6270 out ahead. Let them know Nick sent you. And shout out to Liberty VI, www.libertyvi.com. Go check them out. They got the free fiber, and I just heard they got some more locations available as well. So go and check out Liberty VI, see if you are on the list for the true fiber connection experience. Yes. And listen, only $50 gets you a whole gigabyte of service. You can't want nothing more than that. That being said, guys, we are making our way back outside. Until tomorrow, hump day, we're going to get you through the rest of your hump day morning. I'm going to start this series tomorrow, though. So, guys, make sure you check on
Me put you in the latest, me in my prime. Yeah, the greatest, girl, I know for why. Love it, cause you're not basic, so you want to shine. Me in the studio, but you there for my mind. Straight to the top, you know me love you, no design. Girl, you see me when me every time. And if a currency me up in every kind. And you want nothing for my mind.
All right, guys, that's it for the day. Enjoy the vibes. Yes. You know, we're going to be jamming right here on 101.3 Roe FM. Line up for days. Make sure you submit your music. That's HSR Communications at hotmail.com. Also, be sure to reach out 340-204-8512. Candidates, you're picking your numbers, so you know where to come through. And make sure that everything Virgin Islands always includes you.
No girl can't hotter than you outside. Richer, we said every time.
Have a good one, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. Don't have too much tacos. At least not without me. Much love to you. Until next time, keep it locked with Angela Yee. She's up next, the 10 o'clock hour right here on 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. Don't touch that dial. It's the end of the show, but it's not the end of the day. I gotta go, but you don't gotta get up out of here. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial as usual. All right, it's 101.3 Roe FM. I'm Bush Tina Mana with your girl Neeks. Until next time, I'll see you later.
Anything you say you want, you